What's up everyone, Steve here again. Now, we've got a new car here. What do you got there, Craig?
I've got the new 5 scale.
Yes?
The...
that's too big for you, mate.
12S. It's basically the ZTW.
Alright.
And with our body on it. No!
What do we got
Okay.
here?
We've got...
Here we go. Now, don't you have enough 1/5 scale cars? Because you...
This is my first one this week.
What else have you got? Tell the viewers apart from the Kraken.
Okay, what have I got? So I've got a DBXL, gasser. I've got the...
I'm doing...
5 scales.
Yes.
Oh,
2.
Okay, MTXL.
Yes.
DBXLE. My favourite. Kraken. Still
Can't even do 4. They're waiting for that, and they're going to see this video and go, "Where's the running video of the Kraken?"
Yep.
This guy here is extremely time poor. He's an extremely busy man. He's got a very busy job. So, and I'm busy as well. We all work 6. Luke Ray works sometimes 7 days a week. So, this is 8 o'clock at night. I'm just unboxing this so we can get it out
Friday.
On a Friday night.
We're drinking water.
And how hot is it? About 36 degrees.
Because this is not. Yeah.
It's summer here in Sydney or in Australia.
Yeah.
So you got about what, 7 5 scale cars?
Yeah, around about 7. We got a secret one coming out too.
A super secret one, and maybe world first with something.
It's going to be the world first.
So guys, subscribe if you want to see that video. But what do we have here? Okay.
Okay, so we've got the new 5T 2.0.
And what? So this has been out before. This might look familiar, but it's obviously
the boring
revised.
1.0.
Yep.
So this is the revised one. Really nice. Looks really good. I actually wasn't a fan of this, but this this come out and it's here.
And we got it from Crazyhobbies.
Crazyhobbies.
That's the look at that, nicely placed. That's just by coincidence. But anyway, so let's get in this thing. It's just going to be an unboxing because this needs to be running. You got to let it idle for a couple of tanks. Yep. And then you got to go leisurely. We're not going to do that kind of crap.
Half, 3/4.
No. So we're going to just unbox this video, and then the next one you'll see it's already going to be pre-running. I'm not going to bother with that. So, all right, let's get cracking. Let's go. Here you go, sir. You need this scallop.
Right.
You need help with that?
What do you?
Just. Now these boxes are huge. I couldn't fit it in my Swift, obviously. It's bigger than my.
That's not a knife.
Here we go. And obviously, how many colours are there? 2 colours you can get for this, isn't there?
There's 2. There's an orange, and this is the baby blue or blue.
Oh,
all right.
Because you're my little...
Yeah.
Hoi! Oh, look.
Oh. And this is, what are they calling it? Bind.
Oh, that's right.
Bind and drive.
So it's not bind and fly like they're planes.
RTR. So it's not almost.
May want to watch out for those super expensive X-Maxes up there, mate. You know. Just, yeah. Oh, let's go. Just, how do we get this?
Oh, yeah, we'll just go, eh? We'll just go.
You just do it AVE style.
Okay.
That's it. A lot of you American guys or Canadian viewers obviously would know AVE. Yeah. He's probably one of our favourite YouTubers. And we love that guy. So shout out to that guy if you see him, if you know him. But here we go, look at that. That looks sweet.
Hey? That's a 2-man carry there.
I don't want to even use it. Look at it. There we go, get this crap off. Hey, make sure you read that, Luke Ray, please, before you use it.
Yeah, 100%.
You got to read all that. Okay. Oh.
Yep.
Back in 5. There we go.
I wanted to do that.
Sorry, mate, get a new one.
Okay. Alright.
Now, how do we do this?
I'm going to pull this.
Sorry, guys. Something bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me move this box. There we go. Look at that. There you go. This thing. Up. Get. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Boxes flying everywhere. Oh, does it fit? Yeah, look at that.
Like in a
sock. Now, a bit of a different video for you guys.
Size comparison.
Oh, what's in here? We've got some other box.
So there you go. The 5 scales have got a mini recon HPI.
Let's get this thing out of the way.
Oh
But there we go. Some other goodies.
Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Cardboard's yours.
I'll take the car. You take the cardboard. So look at that, guys. That is one sexy machine. What else is different? Because this body is a bit changed, isn't it?
Yeah, look at this. That's actually functional. That's actually what got me to buy this. Is the bonnet scoop. Because
that's obviously going to be drawing down and into the engine there. Obviously, it's a bit late. This guy's crazy. So this actually is functional. It's going to draw air in here and obviously cool down the interior because obviously we don't do gas, Luke Ray.
Well, they don't.
Yeah, he has. Before I've known this guy, he's loved. He's a gas king. I'm always into the I was into nitro originally. That's what got me into it, but that was 20 years ago. But this is a gas car, so it's a 2-stroke, obviously pre-mixed like your whippersnipper. But let's see what's inside this box here, and we can get actually underneath this bad boy and have a look.
Yeah.
You lost something already.
No, where's the knife?
You lost it already.
I put it right there. Oh, no.
Right near the electronics.
Right there,
all right. So in this other box, what do we have?
It's Friday.
Oh, it's even got it comes with an LED bar as well, doesn't it? That's
Friday, Tuesday.
It is Friday. Okay.
Oh, tools?
Oh yeah, because you need those. You don't have any. That's great.
If you aren't down with MIP,
yeah. You know
what kind of person I am. Some sort of brand thing.
Yes. Luke Ray loves his brands. And an instruction manual.
Oh.
That's what that is. Apparently blokes or people are supposed to read those things.
Right. It's got a gasket as well.
Oh, that always helps. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we're not going to bore you with that stuff. It comes with an instruction manual, obviously, and also a toolkit. Basic stuff. Quite a large wrench there. Wheel, spanner, and massive.
Probably the only thing I'd keep is nothing.
eBay.
Anyone?
So that's the instruction manual. Don't want to bother opening that.
No.
What we want to go see is this actual bad boy. So, Luke Ray, what else is different on the front or on the actual body itself? Apart from you got the light bar on the front. So that's sweet.
Light bar. Actually
really
controlled, nice. So it's controlled by the receiver in the back.
Yep.
So that's awesome.
Wheels and tyres?
Wheels and tyres.
Like same as last?
No, I think they're a bit different. I don't know. I didn't really look at the one because it was a bit boring. Sorry.
Oh no, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
But you do have, but you redeem yourself because you do have a lot of 1/5 scale gas cars anyway, so you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So obviously we have to get, there are body clips and I believe there's 2 under here at the front.
Oh, it's Baja 5B.
That's the other one. That's the other one.
That's the other one. It seems like every single man and his dog's got one in America.
Yep, and there have been Rovan
and the
King motor.
King motor?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Knockoffs, but anyway.
Let's not delve into the other brands. Let's have a look at this guy. So how do we get underneath?
Okay.
Let's take this body off.
So we got 2 pins, and then we got 4 screws.
So 2 pins, 1. So I'm just doing it on the fly, guys, not on a stand. Hope you enjoy the video.
You got to pull them like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's how you do it.
All right.
Okay.
And then we'll cut because we've got to get a 3mm and go to.
Okay, so what we'll do, we'll get the rest off and then we'll come back in a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, before we take the body off, we thought we'd show you the bottom of the chassis. Aluminium or aluminium,
that one,
depending where you say it.
Drop the I, whatever. Okay, 5mm.
5mm thick. Quite substantial, and it's got quite a nice. It tapers up on the edges. That also increases the rigidity, big time. All flat, or obviously going to be countersunk screws. What else we have? Quite thick arms there as well.
Yeah, it's 14mm.
14
or at the highest, yeah.
14 or 15.
14,
ours says 14, and the shock shafts were 7mm, I believe.
Rocket science.
No, but they're quite thick, so
yeah, so
very substantial. Yeah, big bore shocks. So okay, and here, so we're taking the 4 body pins out. That's what you need to do. So we'll get back to you when that's done. Okay, done. 4 bolts are out.
Zoom.
And now it should be just as easy to pop that thing off.
Pop it.
Now, you don't need to do this just for basic running, right? you don't need to do it to start the car.
No. Once it's on, because that's a bit of a
it's
a bit of a prick. Yeah.
You don't need
little squeeze here.
Squeeze there. Really thick body shot too. Wow, that's. Look at it. If we can pull it. Snap.
He had one job, Steve.
Wow, look at it now.
Look at that.
In the bottom of that's the internal of the Lexan now. That's massive. Look at that nice cage.
That's nice.
Very thick.
Let me do the flex.
Do the Jerry fix everything. What's his name? He flexes the phones and stuff like that. What's his name? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
I really love that colour scheme. Kind of old school.
Since I got into racing, I kind of love the short course. I've been racing the 1/10 short course Team Associated.
So the same Lexan thickness, because it looks super thick. Wow.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just used to the 1/8 scale and the X Max.
Yep, just like your car.
Hey, everyone puts crap on my car. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here is the beast. So, what do we got here, Luke Ray? What's changed?
Okay, so nothing.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
It's exactly
You know, it'd be better if we spun it around. You might be able to see the other. It's a larger motor this year as well, isn't it? And it's specifically engineered or designed for this car?
I'd say so. I think it was the commitment from wrong guys, because I didn't really pay much attention.
Oh, hell, you will be wrong. There's a lot of people that know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start from the front of the car. So obviously we have our bumper here, very nice, strong, a lot of nylon in here, so it's got a lot of flexibility. There's your new, included light bar.
Yep.
Runs down here.
It'd be going
to your receiver, and this receiver I do believe has telemetry. You can do like exhaust temps, all that kind of stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's quite a nice receiver. You got your
press it 3 times and then you turn it on.
Your S900S. Now that's a quite substantial steering servo.
That's also in the DBXLE, DBXL.
So it's quite decent for an RTR kit, right?
It definitely is. Yeah, and it's only 6 volts as well.
Right. Okay. So. Moving up here, I believe this is a new and improved disc brake, especially designed for the 2.0.
Yes.
Very nice.
What else?
Well, a lot of you guys new to the channel, you might not know what a gas car is. I know a lot of you guys do, but some of you guys just know what electric is. So basically what we have here, you see you have your steering servo, then you have another servo here saying what's this servo for? Well, that is to actuate the throttle, which is on this carburetor here, just like your whippersnipper or chainsaw, and also when you push it in the other direction, it activates the disc brake with these two shoes here, just like that. That's all it is. So
that little plate, that's
all it is, like half a mil, like it's nothing. So that obviously is going to brake onto here and lock the brakes up. So that's why you have two servos on a gas or a nitro car. Okay, moving on. Here we go. And okay, now there's a big change with the drive shaft, like the actual angle. It's new and improved this year. I don't think it's as aggressive, so they've kind of worked on that as well.
That's correct, yes.
And the throttle servo doesn't need to be the biggest torque, although you do want something for the braking power there as well.
That's right, yeah. So that's why there is a difference between the steering servo and the throttle and brake servo.
Yeah, quite a large fuel tank here. It's 25:1, I believe, is what they recommend. Yep, gas mix 25:1.
Yep.
Pretty standard stuff. Nothing.
We run VP from our local hobby shop. Oh, yep. We also got this from our local hobby shop as well.
Yep, Crazyhobbies. I do believe he was one of the first to get it.
He was one of the first ones. He got this on it's Friday now. He got this on Monday. He gave me a call and I said, "Oh, no worries. I'll come down and grab it for a pretty penny."
Yeah, because in Australia, you guys in the States get everything else before us. So for us to get it this quick, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was pretty good actually. It was actually a statewide release as well.
Right.
So there was no disadvantage or advantage from everyone.
So everything at the front here with the wishbones and everything, obviously they're super beefy. Everything you expect from the original LOSI, nothing really changed from that point of view. Am I correct there, Luke?
I'd say so. I'd probably shout it out in the comments to see what you actually think, because I'm thinking like these.
Bleeder shock caps.
Wow, hello there.
They're the new ones as well. That's absolutely new.
K18.
I know, right? It's taken its time, but they're on there, and that's the main thing. Obviously, these are all preload adjustable with coilover style, like on any decent 1/8, 1/10 scale car.
And look, we've got bead locks as well.
Yep, true bead locks, so hopefully they don't break because they're a pain in the ass to change. But the benefit is they grip, they don't spin. Exactly. The wheels won't spin. You won't have nothing, no glue coming out in your tyres, expanding, all that kind of stuff, which is very annoying.
True short course, nice, light, dirty, sandy grounds to run these on. So we'll definitely go for its paces.
Okay, look, right now, what do you need to run this? So obviously you can't have a normal LiPo. What do you got? What do we need to do?
Okay, so in here we've got the receiver battery box.
Yep.
Okay, so usually you can run a 6 volt. Is it a nickel metal hydrate, or we're probably going to go 7.2 volt.
Yeah, and that is just to power.
That is just to power
the receiver,
all the electronics. Yeah.
The servo, and also what else? Isn't there like a kilo G? You have to put one of those.
Yeah, so we'll be putting it in aftermarket. I don't know why they don't actually come with it, especially Dynamite. Tell me if I'm wrong. You know, it should come with it already pre-installed.
And the killer B, is it, or
we'll probably go with the killer B.
And what is the killer B? What is it?
Killer B. So that's just basically your kill switch. So if you're, you know, if you're going to run out of, battery distance,
it turns that on. It puts the brakes on. Is that right?
We'll put the brakes on.
It's like a fail safe for your electric car.
Exactly.
You run out of range, it just stops or whatever.
Or we can actually make it stop, so we can kill it.
Yeah.
Kill it.
Well, because this, you know, you're talking about quite substantial mass here, guys. This thing does weigh a pretty fair, decent amount of weight.
It does.
So you don't want this running off and slamming into some poor innocent kids that are playing soccer on the local field. So that's awesome. So let's okay. You don't know what you're doing there. What do we have here? So this is what type of motor is this?
So this is a Zenoah. Yep. This is a Zenoah G320 or 32cc. So it's got the rattle can on it. We're going to try to run it stock. We'll definitely bet it in stock.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
let me go around this side. Let me go around here. So it won't stay stock. This servo will probably go out ASAP. I'll probably put it in that little HPI.
High-tech, and then go, while you're at it, you might as well go that, because if you're going to go 7.2, you might as well push it up and go 7.2.
That leads to this and that, yeah.
In one breath.
So here we go. So it's a typical type of pull start, like any.
Yep. So it's basically you need compression, you need spark and fuel and
bang
and bang,
yep.
Bing bong bang. So carby for the old fellas.
Yep.
Even though obviously we're not going to go new technology on these.
Yeah.
So you can obviously go for a 990 carby. You can go for your fuel. Your filter upgrade. Then you can go either a DDM or a Bartolone.
You're talking about the exhaust,
we're talking about pipes,
yeah. Right.
So we're talking about either silence pipes or ones that kick you out of the park pipes.
Because that's where a lot of the restriction is, right?
It is.
In the pipes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's like a lot of, well, any really motor. You can get a lot of performance gains out of the pipe, and if you can change, can you get aftermarket air filters for this?
Oh, definitely.
So that's also a big one. You can get like the pod style?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, which we may.
You got that in your pocket, don't you?
Might.
So also a lot of these cars, well, the cars are quite beefy from factory. I only really seen people changing some parts aluminium, like the braces.
Yeah, that's right.
The arms are fine,
front and back. Yep. I mean, because the chassis got to take it as well. So, but yeah, I'm a true believer on try to run it stock until you see something that fails.
You do believe this is on video now, and you've got no proof. You can't get out of it now.
I'll get it dirty first.
But yeah, there we go. So these are quite simple. These are very robust engines, very reliable.
Yep.
You just got to make sure you break them in like what the manual says, but they're not like a normal nitro motor.
Yeah, don't quote me.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. I just come off a 12-hour day and a real shit.
But these like nitro motors, they're a bit temperamental.
Yes.
These guys hold their tune and they're idle all day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They won't gummy up.
Yep.
If you let them idle for like 1 minute, they'll just keep running.
Yep. So we got low end and high end as well.
A lot of these things, Yeah, so a lot of you guys know a lot about this, but a lot of you guys don't. So anyone that's new in the hobby might be interested.
Yep.
But moving on the back here, obviously we've got front and rear sway bars as well. That's what this...
Yes, got these bad boys here.
They're running at the front and rear, so front and rear sway bars, very similar design.
Chassis looks very similar to the DBXL, see? Because we may have bent one in the past.
May have. I think I got that on video.
Yeah. So, and it's just these added sides onto it.
These obviously add no rigidity, but just to mitigate dirt and dust and
that's right. And
ingress
the
into
added, they got the added tank on here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I know there's a lot of hop-up guys we can do, but
there's a huge servo saver there.
Yeah, that's enormous.
And
I'm
I
sure
forgot to mention, sorry, it's a dual disc brake setup as well. I was just looking at the front, but it's actually dual, and this is updated, this geometry of this drivetrain, I believe.
So when I'm looking at it for the first time, it kind of looks a little bit like the NTXL and the DBXL.
Right.
So let's say if the 5T was to have some siblings.
They'll pump one of those out, eh?
Yeah, it'll pump either an NTXL.
But you can see it's a very basic design, but it works. It's just like a, you add water to 1/8 scale and it grows kind of design with the layout.
Right.
There's nothing much different. Everything is just much beefier, guys, and much more expensive. And you need much more room to use them.
Exactly, you run out of room really quickly.
You do. These guys, there's different characteristics with driving a 1/5 scale car. They are really exciting. It just takes more room. And these guys are fairly loud too.
Once it gets in the air too, it's really hard to kind of control it once it's in the air. So none of this brake or feather.
Yeah, so a lot of adjustments here. You've got spring-loaded adjustments for your...
So that's your...
so your carburetor, as you can see, your carburetor.
Yep, so that's your throttle linkage.
This little bulb here,
over there.
if you ever use a whippersnipper, you know this fills up with fuel. When you pump it, you prime it, basically primes it. Has it got an auto choke, or it's got its own choke? Right, there we go. It's got a choke there to help it start. Obviously, once it's started, you can let the choke off, like any chainsaw or anything like that.
Yeah. So what you usually do is prime it, choke, pull it, and then you'll hear it start and cough and splutter out. Put your choke back on, and then...
If you want to see that, Tony just done one of them. On his Tony CCXRC, I think he ran it in his video. So go check his video out if you want to. He ran it in.
So it's usually a tank on quarter, tank on half, tank on 3/4.
That's it.
Yeah.
We just don't have that time. At the moment anyway.
Yeah.
We're just extremely busy. But everything else looks pretty decent. Obviously got really hardened steel front and rear differentials, all those internal gears. Well, I'm interested to know what the weight of that the differential oil is as well, because you do have a center diff here as well.
So guys, what do you reckon? What do you reckon we should do? We're actually going to bet it in stock. But what do you think? Let's make it your car. If it was your car, what would you do? I kind of know what I would want to do compared to what I've done with all the others. But what would you do? Yeah,
let us know in the comment section down below, guys. Interesting to know. And obviously, we're not. Don't bother saying with aluminium like A-arms, because we don't do that.
Yeah, we don't.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people will just say no.
We like the flex in the arms.
Yeah, that's there for a reason. But these type of things like aluminium, front and rear aluminium,
we don't.
they're all right. But
we run
bones in that.
Runners. We run runners, bashers. We don't run shelf queens.
No, we bash them hard.
We bash them hard.
But we do look after them after. Yeah, escape. Backflips. So guys, let us know in the comments down below. Obviously we missed a lot, but you know, it looks very similar to the other one. They've obviously a new motor, new geometry of this drivetrain. The bleeder caps now in the shocks.
I do believe they've made it easier for I think it's either a third-party TLR brushless conversion, or it's an actual specific TLR conversion. So we haven't really looked into it much because with this we're not going to go. Oh well, you know.
Never say never.
Never say never.
But you know what? Let me grab. I can't take you anywhere.
Here,
can you grab that? You know, I've only got one hand on this.
I was just looking at you.
So people think, how big is the...
How are you going to do that? Well, let's just...
Put that back on, and then we can actually see how it looks other way around. He's an amateur, guys.
It's going to storm.
Yeah, it's going to storm. It's been 36 degrees today, and it's not even summer. Like, technically, it's November here.
And I don't do summer.
And I don't do summer either. So lift it up. That's it. So here's your classic 1/7 scale.
Isn't that S-Max?
Don't say that.
Oh.
Here we go. So here is.
Touch my body.
So that's your. Bloody, you made me say it. That's your X-Max. So you can see how big it is. So that's a true 1/5. This is probably 1/6 to 1/7.
Yeah.
Bordering. It's not really a scale. And then you obviously have your UDR, which is even smaller than that. But that gives you a good size of how you want to.
Steven.
There we go. So here we go. Here's the UDR on top. So it gives you a good indication of how big it is. There we go. That's a pretty sick shot. But there you go. So 1/5, 1/6-ish, 1/7. So as you can see, it is massive. Hey, we should deck it like that.
That's awesome.
On airbags. But yeah, that does look really sweet. Airbag, there we go. Look at that. But any questions, guys, please leave them down below. Sorry we're not running it in this video. And sorry, Lucre, about what? What are they all talking about?
Oh, leave me alone.
No, I get your questions for the Kraken. What's going on with the Kraken?
I get people from work.
He doesn't even know
where the Kraken is.
Okay, so let us know.
You know who you are too.
What's going on with the Kraken?
Just time, Paul.
Yep.
I run my own company.
Yeah, he's a very busy man.
I'm a contractor, so I've got to take the money as it comes.
Yeah, these things don't grow on trees. These do cost
if you're ATO.
Yeah. These things, in Australia, we get gypped for a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What's this here, like retail?
This is around about between $24 to $2,500 Australian.
24 to 25, was it?
So
what's that? That's 1,700 US?
Yeah.
It's roughly. I'm just doing it. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing it off the top of my head. But yeah, so we do get, but that's RRP. We never pay RRP. Not at Crazyhobbies anyway. They always hook us up. Cash is king, I believe. Heard about it, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, so the Kraken, MGM setup's all done, the batteries are all ready to go. It's basically just got to find time.
Just finding time.
And we've had some bad luck with the weather.
Yeah.
Some of those days, let me see if I can get in here. So some of the days we wanted to run, it rained. Or something else came up.
I'm on call.
Carver had his nail appointment. I got to do my hair, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Oh, I don't want to get the feed, dude.
Oh, the feed. Ooh, the feed. He's watching. He's going to be so mad.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We've got a new ESC coming out for the feed.
That's right.
It's going to be 12S.
Yeah.
So
we're trying to figure out the configuration of that bad boy.
Yep.
So that's going to be a trial and testament.
That'll be fun.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, MGM setup is ready. The Kraken will be out soon. That video will be out hopefully next week if we get time to run it.
Yeah. We always book it in. We always book it in, and then I get called away or.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah. It's just the way it goes.
All right.
More money, more problems.
That's right. But anyway, any questions? Leave them down below. Appreciate you watching. Quick video, but thanks to Craig for coming over.
Zang.
Any questions? Let us know.
Go.
See you guys.